What Shuji did you pick, man? I got Shallow Waters. Did you get the other one?
Are you talking to me or are you talking to Charlie?
Charlie.
Charlie.
Because as far as I can tell, with the exception of maybe the skills, that was pretty much like our major starting technique thingy.
No, I have the weight of duty.
All right, cool. We've got one of each. I can determine one of their two values. You can determine the other. So that actually works out pretty well.
I also have
All right. Topaz
the Courtier's Resolve
Tournament.
piece.
All right. We can either start with a lot of fluff or we can just jump right into it. How do you want to do this?
Let's just jump right into it.
All right. You're all seated in front of several important figures, in front of a table with 2 clay jars. You're all seated together with everybody involved in the tournament. There is exactly 4 lion, 3 crane, which y'all are 2 of, 3 scorpion, 1 crab, 2 dragon, 3 phoenix, and 4 unicorn. You're all sitting in on the ground on your knees, very respectful. Y'all are currently in the Kikita Dueling Academy. There's a large circle off in the back on the ground. They announced the first event for the Topaz Championship is Sumo wrestling.
Interesting.
I mean, it's part of the Topaz tournament.
Yep, it totally is.
Let's see. And they reach their hands into the clay pot. One of them is... Nah, we're just going to go with this. First one's going to be Charlie. I don't know your name. Even though it's written up there, I'm looking at something else. And your opponent's going to be 6. Oh, come on. Okay, y'all are facing each other randomly.
Ah.
Oh.
If you want to see how that worked out, watch the YouTube channel.
All right, cool.
Yep, okay. So this is how this is going to work. Y'all, dress appropriately, which basically is just y'all taking off.
Like I did something wrong here.
Maybe you did something wrong here.
Have 3 techniques?
There's actually a possibility to get a 3rd technique. There's just a trade-off for it. I chose not to get the trade-off and have a higher glory, I think. So, yeah, you can have a 3rd technique. That's not really an issue. It's just one of the myriad of choices from the long-ass character generator. Which, by the way, if they're going to do this sort of character generation, they really need a character generator.
I completely agree. This is 10 pages of bullcrap. I cannot print this stuff out every time I want to make a character.
Yeah.
Yes, I can.
Anyway, you'll get in the proper Sumo attire, which is basically almost nothing but a loincloth. Square off in the ring, and they tell you to begin. This is going to be a contested martial skills, martial arts unarmed, using whatever method y'all feel like.
All right. What happens if you don't actually have martial arts unarmed?
You use your ring, and that's it.
Alrighty. Well, I'm basically going to be dodging around in air stance, trying to feint and look for an opening.
Gotcha. Now, here's the thing. This is how this goes. You'll roll. You can do the assessment stage.
Yeah, wouldn't we assess first?
Yes, you will be assessing first. So let me get all the way to the combat rules to make sure I'm doing everything right. Oops, past that. Cool. This all makes very interesting video. All right, there we go. All right, so this is going to be considered a skirmish for the purposes of the game. It's not a duel, technically. Target number is going to be 1 on the tactics check for assessment. So, does anybody have tactics?
No.
Okay. No techniques.
I do not either.
Okay. What method would you like to assess? Fire is discern motivation. Water is to perceive scenery. Earth is to find defenses. Air is to determine demeanor. And void is to sense disturbances.
I'm going to sense disturbances.
Okay.
Sir.
What is your void?
2.
Okay. Rolling 2. You have 1 success, and you can choose, and 2 strife, and 1 opportunity. So you're in the void stance now.
All right. I'm not super.
Hey,
clear.
wouldn't we assess at the same time?
Yeah, I'm rolling yours next.
Not.
And then our
Yes, the way it works is that whatever bonus successes you get off of the assessment stage, you can add to your focus, which is your initiative.
Okay.
But we're doing David's first real fast. So David, you pass the check, you get 1 opportunity and 2 strife.
All right.
All right, and this is Charlie's. Wait, Charlie, what's your role, and what are you trying to do?
What does each ring give me?
Fire. Oh, by the way, David, you don't sense anything spiritual about the area.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that's what that did.
Yep. Fire is discern motivation. Water is perceive scenery. Earth is define defenses. Air is to determine demeanor. And void is to sense disturbances.
Yeah, probably should have done it.
I'll go with air.
Okay, determine demeanor. What's your air ring?
E.
Yes. How much area?
Do you want me to roll?
No, I got to roll. Did you buy the map?
I have a dice roller on my phone that I can convert.
I got it here if you want me to roll, unless you want to roll.
I kind of want to roll. I think it'll help me learn the rules a little bit better.
All right, go ahead, roll.
But let's see. Opportunities.
Charlie, you're taking too long, so I'm going to roll for you. What's your ring?
Just told you.
I can't. You're breaking in and out every once in a while.
It's like a personal problem.
What is it?
Wait, hold on. I think I can fix this. Hold on just a second. Hold on.
Just tell me your air.
3.
All right, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Boop. Whoops. All right. You have 3 successes and 2 strife. All right. You can learn David's current wounds and strife. He has 2 strife currently, no wounds.
Just using the air ring?
Yes.
Successes did I have?
You had 3 successes. So that's 2 bonus successes you can add to your initiative, or AKA focus.
One more time.
You have 3 successes, so that's 2 bonus successes. So that's 2 you can add to your focus.
Focus then.
Okay, so who has a higher focus at this point? David, what's your focus?
My focus is 5.
All right, Charlie, what's your focus?
Oh.
Charlie, what's your focus? Oh, we lost him for a minute.
Hello?
All Hello, what's your focus?
Our focus is 5.
Okay, but you have 2 bonus successes, so it makes it 7, correct?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you go first. This is going to be the way this sumo contest works is that whoever can do 3 successes in a row wins the grappling.
Air ring or air stance, correct?
Yes. So you're going to have he's going to have to do there's going to be a +1 on your target number. But for the most part, all unarmed skills are going to be a target number against 2. So his against you is going to be 3. So he's going to have 3 successes to pin you down. All right, Charlie.
Let's see. So 2 using my air. I'm technically able to like dance around him, right?
Hold on.
Guess I would like try to pin him.
I mean, it's not necessarily a pin thing as much as it is just you win 3 checks in a row and you win.
It don't if we successes we get to like narrate it a little bit.
Now with bonus successes, those are opportunities you have to spend.
If we successfully check, don't we get to narrate it a little bit?
I mean, if you pass the check, I do. If you want to spend opportunity, you can.
I have to look up what these can be spent on, but yeah, I'm gonna I guess roll to try and pin him or whatever.
Okay, so you're rolling martial arts unarmed, or martial skills unarmed. What's your martial skill unarmed?
It's 0.
0? Okay, what's your air ring? 3? Alright, roll. Okay, you fail. And you get 3 stress. And 2 opportunity.
I can save those opportunities up, right?
Yes, GM note about opportunity. It doesn't say they expired during the round. You could just hoard them if you want to, apparently.
Alright, I'm going to do the same thing to him. Air stance, air ring of 3, feint. So basically, we're doing that whole juking side to side, trying to see who makes the first mistake.
It looks like it's going very crane-like.
You assess in the void, though?
He did, but all void does is reduce strife. But he has a high target number to reach since you're in the air stance.
Can I switch to air stance?
Have to.
Yeah, you have to do that the next order, or the next round. So you're attacking.
It's going to be void, which my void is 2.
Okay.
So it's whatever void is under martial.
That would be you're technically it's considered sacrifice, which means you are doing whatever you can to make it.
Absolutely.
Makes no sense to me, but okay, you failed. You get 2 opportunities and 1 strife.
Boy.
3 opportunities and 3 strife.
And remember, as soon as your strife reaches your composure, it triggers your, what is it called?
Outburst.
Yeah, outburst.
Alright, I have a composure of 8, so that'll take a little bit.
That's intense. Okay, Charlie's your turn again. Would you wish to change stance?
To the earth stance.
Alright. Earth stance means that you can't be hit with a critical strike. And something else.
Opportunity targeting me.
Yeah. Dang, where's this stuff?
All over the dang place.
It really is.
Really need to put together like a cheat sheet or something.
This is very true.
But this is why we're doing this.
I completely agree. Anyway, so you're in the Earth stance. What do you want to do? What's your Earth ring? I'm assuming if you want to fight.
I want to stick with air.
Okay,
Air ring.
You stick with air ring. What do
So
you
you're
want?
in the air.
Declare
Yep.
his ring as well, even if he doesn't get to go first.
I guess suppose we should do that. What's your? Do you wish to change stances right now?
Yep, I'm going to air.
Yeah, everyone's in air. All right. He realizes that void isn't helping. Switch to air. All right, Charlie. What do you want to do?
I want to throw.
Gotcha. Oh, there it is. All right, sorry. I found the list. When other characters make action checks and scheme action checks that target you, they cannot spend opportunity to inflict critical strikes. Conditions are persistent effects on you. Or stance. Just making sure.
Points. You can tell us what the target number was.
Target numbered for is 2. If you're in any other stance but air. In air, that's increased by 1. So both of y'all don't have to hit a target number of 3.
And given that we're rolling 3 dice,
You didn't last time, so I'm wondering if I get a void point for it.
He didn't fail. Oh, you're talking about the revealing target numbers. No, I told you. Target number to hit is 2. It's a standard attack action. That's a 3 with air ring. You get no void points. You also fail. Get 2 strife and 2 opportunities.
Okay, so I have 4 opportunity now.
Yes. It is David's turn. Dave, what do you want to do?
all right. I'm going to basically do what he did.
All right.
And I think that's pretty much going to be what we do for the next 2 rounds.
Yeah, it looks like it. You know, I'm going to reduce this level of successes to 1 because no one's hitting each other and they're in the air stance. And there's no grappling rules officially.
You don't do anything.
I'm just saying, if we do it to where we have to like do 3 rolls in a row, we're never going to get anywhere. You also get 1 opportunity and you fail the roll. Did you hear that, David?
What is that?
You fail the roll, but you get 1 opportunity.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Anybody want to change stances?
I'm sticking with air.
All right, Charlie, it's your turn.
I'm gonna try to.
Oh gosh. All right. You got 1 success, so you failed. 2 opportunities and 1 strife. Y'all are really bad at this. Y'all dance around the ring. Equally bad at grappling.
Hey, is that what you said?
2 opportunities, 1 strife. It's now David's turn. Same thing.
Yeah.
1 opportunity, 2 success. You fail this one too. Ugh, this is going round and round forever.
Well,
Okay.
it's because we're trying to fight with skills we don't have.
I know, right? So here's how we're going to end this. We're going to do a contested roll against each other. Whoever wins gets knocked down.
All right.
All right, Charlie, this is your roll. 2 successes, 1 opportunity, 2 strife.
Boy.
All right, this is your roll, David.
How much strife?
2 strife. 2 successes, 1 opportunity, 2 strife as well. Gosh darn it. Who has more honor?
I have 45.
Charlie, what's your honor?
Honor?
How much honor do you have? Honor check. want to check? David has 45. How many do you have? 20? I hear like the last part of your word.
60.
60? Put it in the message.
Man, you picked all of the honor.
Okay. Charlie wins. Charlie, you get 1 point towards your Genpuku of the Topaz Championship.
Wait, I won?
Yeah, you won. Because that was taking too long, we did contested. If it's contested and y'all tied with successes, y'all can move on to whoever has the highest honor as the deal breaker.
Yep. Right now, I have 5 strife and 5 opportunities.
It was an intense fight, but it was an interesting thing. Everyone else.
Let's say what it was. It was basically a silly slap fight between 2 people who have no idea what they were doing.
That is absolutely true. Let's hope the other stuff works out better. All right. Eventually, they move on. They go through the group. Some of the characters are pretty nuanced. As you see the people fighting, you see that it's oddly that there's one crab, but he's extremely competent for what he is. It's pretty interesting watching the courtiers try to wrestle some of the bushi. Your other crane compatriot, a Doji Aki, actually declines the fight because he says it's beneath him. And that's pretty much the most notable stuff of those other 19 fights. No, wait, that'd be like 25. No, it's 10. Yeah, there's 20 contestants, 10 fights. All right, your next thing will be heraldry.
And that is under...
That's actually scholar skills culture.
Ah, I have that.
Yeah, this might be more interesting.
I have 1 of that.
You are quickly taken aside, each individually, and are asked, and are going to be shown symbols, and you will be asked to identify them. They're going to be of different mons and chops. Now, here's where this gets interesting. I actually can show you some of these physically, and you can either choose to roll, or you can try to identify them yourselves. What do y'all want to do?
You know what? Let's just roll, because we're still trying to figure out that system.
That's fair. All right. So, the first one they show you is the picture of a mon of a great clan. You can either roll Scholar Skills Culture Earth or Scholar Skills Culture Air or Fire. The Earth ring will be a lower roll than the Air or Fire ring. Because Earth is going to be Recall, Air and Fire is going to be Theorize or Analyze.
I'm going with Earth Culture.
All right.
I got 2 Earth.
What's your Earth ring?
2.
2, and what's your skill? Just 1?
1, yeah. I've only got 2 skills, and they're fitness and martial arts melee.
All right. You succeed. You identify it. It is the Scorpion clan that you identified. You have 1 opportunity and 1 strife. Apparently, you were a little nervous.
A little bit.
Yep. Charlie, we're rolling for yours. What's your what approach and Earth ring do you have associated with it?
So I have to roll 2.
Yes, you are both. Every candidate's being analyzed with these pictures.
I guess I'll do recall. So an Earth.
All right. What's your Earth ring?
You have a 3 Air, 3 Earth?
Aw.
So I couldn't hear that. What's your Earth ring and skill? Thank you. For some reason, you're cutting out on me every once in a while.
Culture roll.
Yeah, just like that. All I heard was sure roll. Just write down what your Earth ring is and what your skill is.
a culture roll.
Yeah, it's a culture roll.
I have one culture.
Okay. So what's your Earth rating? If you're doing the Earth approach. Okay. Thank you. That's what I needed. Get a better microphone or internet.
No problem for you.
Yep. Okay, so you pass with 2 bonus successes. But that doesn't mean anything in this particular situation. You have 1 opportunity and you have 3 strife. Apparently you're incredibly nervous about this.
And 3 strikes.
Alright. The next one will be
Okay, so I've hit over my composure.
that means you are about to hit an outburst, or you have to trigger outburst.
Become enraged.
That's not good.
Made me very angry.
Between the Sumai contest and the looking at great family mods, you have become enraged. What does that mean for you?
Okay, it's apparently also way too easy to accumulate strife, because apparently, if we're doing like even a few rolls, we're going to be losing our shit on a regular basis.
There's a lot of different ways to relieve strife. Most of the time, it involves doing downtime activities or passing turns.
He just maxed his strife on like 6 rolls.
That is also true. Let's see. I also think it's funny that he chose enraged for this situation. Alright, a character's soul calls out for blood. The character must challenge an antagonist in the scene to a duel, or attack them outright and suffers an enraged condition.
Can't you spend a void point to hold off?
The void point rules do not allow, or don't allow for that, and also he doesn't have one yet. The void points are earned in these games instead of just given.
I guess I need blood from somebody.
You are incredibly frustrated, and you challenge a person in the scene to a duel. The people currently in the scene are you and the guy giving you or asking you the questions. Do you choose to ask?
I mean, attack him.
I mean, you're not going to attack him, but you must challenge him to a duel. Well, no, here's the question. It says you must challenge an antagonist in the scene to the duel, but there's no real antagonist in the scene. Or attack them outright.
Do you think it might work that you just like have that unquestionable rage the first time somebody wrongs you even slightly? You'll just go fucking off on them? Like the first time you fail the checks or whatever?
How about I just take away some honor for minor breach because there's no antagonists? How about that for now? Because this is so weird. What do you mean? Yeah. Because with the way the scene goes, even this is I just don't feel like you'd challenge a guy for even getting the question right. You're like, I got it right, but I'm still angry. So you might be stressed out, but I don't think you'd attack anybody in this scene. So I'm going to say you're frustrated, minor breach, or trifling breach at best. You lose 1 honor. How does that sound?
Me.
Alright. Cool. Also, let's see. You get a void point for triggering what is it called? For the outburst. And you get to remove strife equal to your watering. Okay. Back to what?
This entire game.
Say what?
said I'm just gonna be a very angry person this entire time.
I mean, between stuff, you can do things, like maintain your stuff to remove strife. That's what your interest or whatever it's called is involved with. Anyway, the next picture they show you is going to be the mon of a great clan family. What ring method do you want to use to try to discern what it is, David?
Let's see. If I go void stance, I'll reduce my own strife, right?
No. That's only in conflict or scholarly scenes at the moment. This is technically considered downtime scene. In order to, you can reduce your. There's no real stances in this particular scene, I suppose. Hold on, there actually is a stance for this. Hold on. If you want to get rid of strife, I believe water ring's the one that does that.
Oh.
Or at least reduces it.
That would be less helpful because I have a 1 in my water ring.
And also the water ring, there's no water ring check for this.
Alright, I'll stick with earth then.
Alright. Let me check those.
Wow. It actually penalizes you for rolling more dice because you get more strife.
It's an interesting thing, but it's kind of annoying at the same time. Anyway. Alright, so earth, that's 3 earth, 1 skill. Bam. Alright, you succeed. You get 3 strife, 1 opportunity.
Well, 3 strife, 1 opportunity. So that puts me at 7 opportunity and 9 strife. I'm going to, since I have I figured out what to do about it. I'm going to use essentially 2 of my opportunity to invoke a water opportunity at the essential double cost.
Okay, what are you doing?
I'm removing 2 strife.
Interesting. Hold on, let me see if that's a thing.
Yep, I'm looking at the how to spend opportunities sort of thing.
What page is it on?
It's on 18.
Yeah. Okay, I'm down with it. Sounds good. All right, Charlie, it's your turn. Same thing?
Okay. Sure.
All right. You also succeed 1 strife.
Yay.
Yeah.
I have another outburst, apparently.
Yeah, those, by the way, that was the Yogo family that David identified, and it was the, Asako family that Charlie identified.
Yeah.
The next question is going to be the mon of a minor clan. All right, what do you want to do? Or same approach, David, or something else?
I'm pretty much going to do the same approach.
Sounds good. All right, you pass 2 opportunity, 2 strife. It's the mon of the Boar clan.
Neat.
They bow and praise and tell you that you're correct.
I'm going to spend those 2 opportunities to reduce my stress by 2.
Sounds good.
Sorry, my strife, rather.
All right, Charlie, same thing?
Sure.
All right, you pass. Two opportunity, 1 strife.
Guess I have another outburst. I don't think we're doing outbursts.
I figured out that you can essentially spend if you're in water stance, 1 opportunity to reduce your strife by 2, or uh, if you're not in if you're in earth or air stance, you can spend 2 opportunity to do the same thing. Essentially, what strife does, or at least what it seems to do, is bleed you of opportunity um, to maintain control or allow you to essentially go out of control. Did that follow?
I mean, it makes sense to me. But I also agree with Charlie a little bit that there seems to be a lot of strife involved with each check.
Guess I'm just permanently enraged until the end of the scene.
All
You,
right.
you could literally just spend your opportunity to reduce your strife. That's what I'm doing.
Just be angry this whole time.
He doesn't want to. He wants to hoard opportunity. Charlie, you lose 2 honor this time.
No, I'm not outbursting anymore.
No, didn't you outburst again? Didn't you reach your maximum strife once again?
Once you outburst, you just burst again until the end of the scene, and then you remove strife until it's half your composure.
Hold on. Stuff is annoying. Strife and composure. Competitive strikes, accumulating strife, composure, outburst. First time a character's strife exceeds their composure each scene, the well emotional cause, the character has an outburst. Importantly, the player does not lose control of the character during an outburst. Instead, the player chooses the shape the character outburst takes. The outburst lasts until the end of the scene. Yeah, fair enough. You're just angry. Just continuously angry.
Constantly angry.
He's yelling at them. He's like, "This is the Mon of the Sparrow Clan." And I hate it. Alright, these next 2 are going to be a little bit tougher, so be aware.
Alright.
Alright, the next ones they hold up are the Mon of a vassal family serving a great clan.
Neat.
Alright, rolling for David.
Same second verse. Here's the first, a little bit louder, a little bit worse.
You actually guess wrong, or you recall poorly. You get 2 opportunity, 1 strife.
Damn.
Time for Charlie.
Well, I'm going to spend those 2 opportunity to reduce my strife down to 4.
Gotcha. Charlie, you also fail. You gain 2 opportunity and 2 strife as well.
Hey.
You're constantly filled with generic rage.
He's so angry. Okay. You have to get 4 out of 5 of these to pass this portion of it. You've missed 1. This is the last one. The Mon or Chop of an individual samurai. Let's see. David, you fail this one.
Damn.
Yeah.
No opportunity, no strife?
No, 2 opportunity, 2 strife as well.
Alright, I'll spend those 2 opportunities to drop those 2 strifes.
Alright, Charlie, your turn. Charlie, you succeed, but you get 2 strife. He angrily blurts out the right name of the individual samurai. They are impressed, but it wears on him. The scene has ended. Charlie passes and gets another point. David, you do not.
Damn.
That's okay. There's like flipping 10 events to get the 5 points needed, so
Yep.
it's all good.
Next event?
All right, y'all are after all the contestants are questioned and get their points,
Yep.
you are moved on to what looks like an obstacle course. The next,
Would you say this is a different scene?
I would say this is a different scene.
Alright, like every time a scene changes, strife drops by your water ring.
Oh, where does it say that?
It's in
In
the
my
strife
case, it just goes to half my composure.
here. And then yeah, like if you don't outburst, it's dropped by your water ring. So
Neat. Okay, so for the sake of expedience, it'll be Charlie, versus number 14, which is Asawa Yoshi in the obstacle course.
Cool. Fitness.
Yeah. All right. For GM purposes, this is a martial arts skill fitness. You can use any method you want as far as rings goes to do what you need to against the opponent. So earth, air, fire, water, void, whatever you feel like you do in order to get ahead of them.
Okay.
All right, Charlie. You all are both sized up and put next to each other. Yoshi looks into the crowd. Two samurai acknowledge him. Your sensei, master of ceremonies, tells you all to go. What is your martial arts skills fitness?
1.
All right, and what are you trying to do to run against Yoshi? What is your method?
Oh, I'm gonna run gracefully like the wind.
Air. So 3 and 1.
D12 and 3d6s.
Yep. Roll. Okay. You roll for him. You have 2 successes and 2 strife. It's a desperate plunge. Let's see if he passes. Oops. Cancel. He has also kept track for the first part of it. Y'all are currently keeping pace with each other as y'all run towards obstacle number 1, the narrow bridge.
Ow!
Roll fitness again, Charlie. Is there another method you'd like to do? Or the same one?
Cross the, I'm gonna cross the,
The narrow bridge is over a muddy pit.
it using
No
the
guardrails.
Here.
Optionally, you can also push them off.
Oh, I'll just get across carefully.
Okay. What method are you using?
The careful one.
Which one's that? Earth, air,
Earth.
earth? All right. What's your earth ring?
E.
I heard 3. All right. Roll. You do not succeed. 4 opportunities and 2 strife. It's a lot of opportunity. Let's see. Yoshi does succeed. Yoshi somehow makes it to the narrow bridge before you, and since only one person can cross the bridge at a time, he is now ahead of you. All right. Y'all are now running to the next obstacle. Y'all are a little out of breath at this point. What would you like to try to do? He is now ahead of you, running desperately. His poor Phoenix Shugenja butt is doing his best to outpace a Kikita duelist.
I'll use my air ring to gracefully try to get ahead.
So graceful. You're basically dancing while running.
Too many points.
Yeah. You have 3 successes, 1 opportunity, 2 strife.
I use my opportunity points to reduce my strife.
Yes. On top of that, since you had bonus successes, you have caught up with them.
What can I remove with my opportunity points?
You basically, as an heir, you're the opportunity that lets you use lets you remove 2 strife is essentially water. So if you're in air stance, you have to essentially pay double but for every two opportunity, you could remove 2 strife. And theoretically, you can do more than one, but I didn't want to get my opportunities too far down there.
10 opportunity points to reduce my stress by 5.
Gotcha. All right, he succeeded, but he didn't have enough bonus successes. So y'all are now even again.
Ah.
All right, the next obstacle pit is the rope pit. 2 ropes are set in the middle of I guess there's a giant mud pit, and there's 2 ropes suspended above it. You have to jump at the rope and swing across. How do you wish to do this, Charlie?
Gracefully grab the rope and swing across with the greatest ease.
Because you're the flying trapeze. You grab and you swing across. You almost had a little flair to it. 1 opportunity, 2 strife. There's a lot of strife involved with this. Like, there's not a roll that I haven't had strife with, almost.
If I don't like you rolling, I'd rather roll myself.
What are you trying to say?
Give me too much strife.
It's like part of the rules, isn't it? It's like every strife that is rolled, you get.
Well, the trick is that one of the other things is that you can re-roll dice up to 2 dice anytime your distinction will come into play. And after performing a check related to your passion, you can remove 3 strife. So those are the other 2 ways you can deal with that.
Yeah, there's no way to really reduce my strife by my passion right now.
His passion's... Wait, do you want me to tell him your passion? Or do you care?
Tell him.
Fine. Anyway, it's his roll. Wait, it's not his roll. He also makes it across, but it's more clumsily. Just barely. Alright, yeah, now you're running for the next one. Woohoo, look at y'all go. I'm gonna just assume Charlie's doing the same thing.
Yeah, graceful.
Yeah. You pass. 1 strife, 1 opportunity.
I guess I'm not going to roll here.
He also, well, I'm just trying to speed it up because it's taking forever. And then y'all hit obstacle number 3. A 15-foot wall with a crane mon painted on it. There's little footholes and handholds y'all can grasp to climb over it.
Banzai.
Now, Charlie, how do you wish to approach this obstacle?
I'm going to... the top.
Alright, he's shimmying. I'm assuming that's air ring, right? I'm rolling.
What did you say?
I'm assuming that's an air ring, right? Air ring for shimmying? Rolling. You shimmy your way up to the top. 1 strife, 2 opportunity. Your Shugenja friend, he introduced it as man, I can't speak today. His Sawayoshi climbs up a little bit, but he is much slower. He was not prepared for this. Not allowed to be bolstered by the Kami. He is not able to climb as quickly. You're ahead!
Yeah.
But you are also very tired. So tired. Thankfully, this is the final sprint. Charlie, what do you want to do?
I'm just going to gracefully run my way to the finish line.
You're so graceful, Charlie. You're so graceful. Ah, 3 strife, 1 opportunity, but you make it. You're tired and stressed.
To reduce my strife.
You quickly regain your composure after crossing the finish line with Isawa Yoshi crossing, well, close, but not too closely behind you. He bows to you and acknowledges your victory.
Yeah. That was well.
He does well. He's quickly accompanied by 2 other Phoenix who quickly talk to him and glare at you a little bit as you all walk away. All right. Other people race. The races are interesting. Blah, blah, blah. This is a systems check more than anything else. David, you are racing a unicorn, Itaku Temio.
Yep. I'm going to save you some time. I'm always going to use my air ring. I'm always going to be using fitness too. So you can pretty much assume that, and we'll just
Do the rolls.
just narrate it as the rolls dictate.
Hey, that works out. You have fitness too?
Yep.
Intense. So 3, 2. That works out. Okay, you are guided to the line. You'll both bow to each other. She is a fairly fit-looking Bushiko, or Samariko. The crowd stare with interest. Your Master of Ceremonies announces the start. You go off, rolling. Oh, you are able to take a good distant run. 4 opportunities, 2 strife.
4 opportunities to strife.
Yep.
All right.
The Utaku is actually going to keep pace with you for the first round.
All right.
Now, eventually I'll make it to the first narrow bridge.
All right.
All right. You have 2 strife, 2 opportunity, but you're crossing it.
Spend
You
those
actually
2
get there ahead of her. And you're,
Yep. Spend those 2 opportunity to get rid of those 2 strife.
Yep. You're running and breathing very hard. You're getting very stressed, but you're handling pretty well.
Yep.
Man, this whole face mechanic is pretty interesting, but I can see where it's trying to burn off all the opportunity you get.
Follow me.
You run to the next one. 2 strife, 3 opportunity.
All right. Spend 2 of those 3 opportunities to burn off 2 of the strife.
Gotcha. She actually overtakes you on this one. She is ahead of you right now.
All right. I'm going to keep moving at it.
All right. Next is the ropes. All right. You succeed the check. 2 opportunity, 2 strife.
Just spending those to keep it down.
Up. She is moving ahead of you again.
All right.
3. Well, yeah. All right. Next run.
Keep going.
All right. You 3 opportunities, 1 strife, but you succeed the check. She succeeds. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep. 3 opportunities, 1 strife.
Yep. She
All
passed
right.
2. She is still ahead of you, though.
All right. Spending 2 of those opportunities to get rid of 2 strife. I'm at 4 strife right now. Alrighty.
All right.
Keep it going.
Rope pit. Aha. 2 strife, 1 opportunity.
All right. I'll go down to 10 opportunity to get rid of those 2 strife.
You actually catch up to her. She's having a little trouble with the ropes. You'll both hit the other side at the same time. Now's the sprint to the final obstacle.
Yep.
1 strife, 2 opportunity.
All right.
She's getting ahead of you again. She makes it to the obstacle first. All right, your check. Oh, you can barely climb up the wall. 1 strife, 4 opportunity.
All right. Rather than dropping my own strife, what I'm going to do is use the other thing.
What's it?
Dang it, I can only bump her. I'm going to see if I can essentially have her lose her shit. And spend 2 of my opportunity to bump up her strife by 2.
Ooh.
With a well-timed taunt.
Ooh, taunting her. All right. I will say that's what kind of skills govern that.
It's remarkable. I'm essentially negging the only female samurai. I don't feel good about myself.
No, there's plenty of female samurai here. I just haven't really. I've been trying to like move it along because these roles have been taking longer than I expected them to.
I would not doubt that.
Well, I mean, when you're, when you're trying to like, assess and do something different for almost every role, sometimes it can get a little meh. Would you say this is an intimidation role?
Possibly. I'm essentially trying to cow her with the idea that she will not, in fact, win.
Ah, you're trying to incite her.
Yeah.
All right, that's a fire method.
Yep.
All right, I would say command fire. All right, so do you have the command skill by any chance?
No, this is actually just a fire opportunity, and how
All right.
you're gonna essentially choose one character in a scene per opportunity spent this way, and they suffer 2 strife.
Oh, neat.
Yep.
All right, she suffers 2 strife. But she does shimmy up the wall. And she is heading on to the final sprint. Do you wish to shimmy up the wall again? Or try to?
Yes, please.
All right. All right, you pass and you manage to shimmy up the wall. She is heading for final sprint.
All right.
And she beats you.
Damn it!
She bows to you and acknowledges you were a worthy opponent.
I acknowledge her, despite being kind of pissed about it, because this was one of the few events I actually had a chance of doing well in.
All right. Everyone else races.
It's 2 as well, or did I just get spanked by somebody with less skills than me?
You got spanked by someone with less skills than you. She was only 1 less in fitness though, if that makes you feel any better. You just rolled bad on that last obstacle.
I rolled bad on a bunch of obstacles.
Yeah, but I mean you still caught up to her.
Yeah.
It was just that last one where you got a bunch of opportunity off of it, but you didn't get any success off of it.
Yeah.
All right. We move on to horsemanship.
All
This
right.
one-
Is that another fitness, or is horsemanship another skill?
It's another skill, and this one gets really weird. It's technically a trade skill.
I don't have that.
It's trade skill survival. But the weird part is the approaches to trade approaches are produce, exchange, innovate, con, and subsist. I don't know how you can apply those to horses.
Yeah, it really seems like horsemanship shouldn't be a trade skill.
It shouldn't, but it's labeled as a sub-skill in those categories.
Yeah, maybe they were.
It's a beta. I'll just leave it at it's a beta, and
Yeah.
we'll just move on to that. Eventually, are guided, given water after all the physical and mental activities that you're being introduced to.
Yep.
Eventually, you're guided to the stables where they outfit you and prepare you. All the target numbers for this one will be 1. You'll be required to ride the horse to the obstacle, strike it, ride the horse to the next obstacle, hit it with an arrow, and then return back to the beginning.
All right. Any particular reason I can't just use the air ring for this whole thing?
No. In fact, I understand this one the least, so you can just do whatever you want with this one.
All right. How many rolls is it going to be?
There are 5 rolls.
All right. Give me 5. Essentially 3 3 air rolls. And by the way, I I may or may not be able to use quick reflexes to re-roll 2 dice, depending on if quick reflexes will come into play.
Gotcha. When will quick reflexes come into play? How does that work? I didn't read it.
Um, Not super sure.
Nah, it's funny. This one's theirs reads as con. Someone gets something for nothing. So I guess you're conning the horse into.
I'm conning the ground, damn it.
Yep, you're like ground. Let me go faster. Cause I'm a bullshit.
I am secretly filled with helium. Shh.
This time Davey goes first.
All right.
What does your quick reflex do? Just out of curiosity, unless you want me to look it up.
I am looking it up at the current moment. It's a fire at the start of each scene. You can grab an item within reach or reposition it within your environment. When a check is made where you must act swiftly, meditation fire to generate initiative during a duel, or a survival fire check to put together a makeshift weapon. Like any time where, like any skill check where acting swiftly would be helpful.
Dang, probably could have used that for the obstacle course.
I'd argue that that's more of a matter of endurance than quick reflexes.
Nah, fair enough. All right. So David, they give you a horse, they give you a bow with 1 arrow, and they give you a blunted blade.
All right, let's rock this thing.
Yep, you are the master of ceremonies signals, and you are sent riding.
Just roll all 5 of them. Boom.
All right. Check number 1. You succeed. 3 strife, 1 opportunity.
All right, I'm down to 2 opportunity to spend off that strife.
Yep. All right. Next one's a martial skill melee. Do you have any of that?
All right. I've got plus 2 for that, so.
Nice. Okay, so
I'm at 12 opportunity, 5 strife.
you pull out the sword. You're able to strike the target with ease. 1 strife. You actually get.
Bending down to 10 to drop the strife to 4.
You actually have bonus success. That gives you an extra point.
Neat.
All right. All right. You are riding to the next target. It's going to be 3. You succeed. 2 strife.
All right.
All right.
Keep the strife at 4. Drop opportunity to 8.
The range target comes up. Do you have any martial arts range?
No, sadly not. I was actually trying for that, but unfortunately the background that gave me my second melee was chosen at random, which I did not exactly love.
Gotcha. You miss. 3 opportunity, 2 strife.
Is that something where quick reflexes might help?
It might. You want to reroll?
Yep.
All right.
Well, I reroll 2 dice,
All right.
so it works too.
You succeed.
Haha! Yay!
You you take your composure or in the moment of right before the shot, getting the arrow and bow ready. You take it. You hit the target.
All right.
And the final ride back. Let's hope you don't fall off your horse.
That would kind of suck.
Yep. And you succeed. 2 strife.
All right.
All right.
Down.
You get 1 point towards your Genpuku.
Yep. I'm down to 8 opportunity, 5 strife.
All right, Charlie, you're up. Charlie?
Yeah.
Cool. You are also given a horse to mount, and a blade, and a bow and arrow with 1 arrow.
Yeah.
And they ride you up to the starting point, the Master of Ceremonies gives you the signal, and you're off. What method would you like to use?
Gracefully.
You're so graceful, Charlie. Do you have any trade skills survival?
Nope.
All right. Rolling. You succeed one opportunity, 2 strife. You ride the horse with great skill, but you're a little uneasy. Next one's martial skills melee. Do you have any of that?
I have 2 of that.
Nice. You swing your blade. Whoa, crack.
Strike. Okay.
4 strife, 1 opportunity, 3 success. That's a bonus point.
Wait, say that again.
1 opportunity, 4 strife, 3 success.
Okay.
So you
I'm so
basically
angry again.
cut. Oh, did you hit your composure limit?
When you roll, I gain like Buku Strife.
Buy the app then. This is the official app. I don't want to tell you.
Busted. I told you I could roll for myself.
Fine. Roll the next one then. The next one's going to be trade skills survival. Target number 1.
Okay. I got 1 success and 1 strife, and that's it.
All right. Next one's as you ride, you are approaching the range target. Target number 2, martial skills range.
Yeah. Okay. One success and 1 strife. On. Success. So I get 2 successes and 1 strife.
That's an extra point. And you just got to ride back.
Yeah.
Survival skills, target number 1.
Alright. I get see, 1 opportunity, 3 strife. Four strife. This is 2 opportunity points. 5 strife or 4 strife.
See, you get a lot of strife regardless.
But 3 successes.
That's fine. You both succeed. 1 point for Genpuku for both of you. Everybody else goes. It's great. Someone actually falls off their horse and gets injured. Poor man. All right. After all that, y'all are once again given some stuff to drink, and y'all move back to the Kakita Dueling Academy, where y'all are all each interviewed once again on law, etiquette, and Bushido.
Etiquette.
Yep.
All 3 of them?
All 3 of them. There are 10 questions. You can do they're all scholar skills. They're going to be divided between government and culture. Earth rolls will be target number 1. Air or fire rolls to try to analyze the question or theorize what it could be will be target number 2.
All right, we're going to go air style throughout. However, I don't actually have any of those skills.
You don't have culture?
Oh, no, I got culture. I got 1 culture.
Yeah, you got like half the questions are culture.
All right, so yeah. Just roll.
You have to get 5 out of 10 to win, or to succeed.
All right. Roll 5 Earth with Earth Ring of 2, Culture 1, and another 5 with Earth with just Earth 2, and that'll be it.
I gotcha.
And just, I'm essentially going to be paying down any strife with opportunity at a 1-for-1, so we can.
Expedite this process. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, first question. All land is owned by who? You succeed, and you have no opportunities but 1 strife.
All right.
You say the Emperor. Next roll. What do you do with a dead body?
Get one of the Etten to take care of it.
Yep. You succeed. 2 strife, 1 opportunity.
All right.
And you say you should burn it, or get the edit to burn it. Next one. What happens to a samurai that's convicted of a crime? You don't pass. You don't know exactly what it is about. 1 opportunity, 2 strife, so... Oh, wait, no. 1 opportunity, 1 strife. That just negates each other. Alright, now to the stuff you might actually know.
Oops.
So, 2 earth, 1 culture. How many times must you refuse a gift before you accept it?
3.
Yep. You have 1 excess opportunity because you had 1 opportunity or 2 opportunity, 1 strife.
All right.
How do samurai feel about commerce?
It's dishonorable.
Yes. You get 1 strife, 1 negated an opportunity. When do you bow and kneel? You succeed, your opportunities and strife negated each other.
Yep.
Why would samurai show compassion? You succeed, nothing involved in the role except successes, because only the weak try to prove that they're powerful through strength alone. Ooh. What do the katana and wakizashi symbolize?
The samurai's soul.
And honor, respectfully. You succeed, 1 opportunity.
All right.
What is the greatest fate of a samurai? You succeed, your opportunity and strife cancel each other out. You pass, 1 point towards Genpuku.
Cool. I'm at opportunity 5, strife 3.
Nice. Alright, Charlie, you good to go?
Yeah.
Alright. Do you wish to use a different approach? Earth will give you a target number 1. Air or fire will give you a target number of 2.
2.
Sorry, I didn't hear you, Charlie.
Now? Here?
I'm still hearing like the last word of each of your sentences.
Yeah.
You're breaking up.
Me.
Well, I hear it too, so.
Yeah. Yeah. What rules do you want, Charlie? I'm not gonna lie, while this system's interesting,
I'm not feeling it, honestly.
I know it takes too long. Like I like the whole roll, like roll courtier. You did 1 roll and that was it.
Yeah. Why would you add complexity?
And like, there's just so much to keep up with.
Oh, and let's not forget the fact that the way they handle advancement is the worst part of 40K. Uh,
Yeah.
it's like let's take the most annoying parts of Fate, the parts of our system no one likes, and let's combine that with a little bit of 40K. I'm sure that'll go swimmingly. Ah.
I don't know. That's what happens when you get bought out.
Somebody had a bright idea, and nobody checked to see if that bright idea was a light bulb or radium.
Again, this is still beta rules. We'll leave some feedback and see if they can improve it.
I would hope so. Are we going to end it there?
We are after Charlie does his thing. If you need to leave early, I understand.
All right, cool. I'll catch you guys next week.
Sounds good. Hey, 2 experience. I'll count this as 2 hours.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Later. Agricultural government, Charlie? Can you hear me?
Ed Culture 1.
Alright, cool. Do you want me to go through the list again, or do you just want me to roll for all of them? I didn't hear you.
Roll.
Alright, rolling. Okay. You got the first one, 3 strife. Oh wait, do you want to roll or do you want me to roll?
You can roll.
Alright, 3 strife, but you succeed the first one. You get the second one, 2 strife.
Yay.
You get the third one, 2 strife. Now, add this. 2 opportunity, 1 strife.
Yay.
One strife. Two opportunity, 2 strife. Two opportunity, 3 strife.
Ah.
I'll tell you if you fail any of these. You missed this question. 3 opportunity, 1 strife.
Ah.
2 opportunity. And 1 opportunity, 2 strife. And pass. And that's all she wrote for tonight. That was the end of the first day.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot to keep up with.
Yeah, it'd be easier up with if there was some sort of like cheat sheet.
But I mean, like every role, you have to announce how much strife and opportunity you have, and when you have like all these roles going at the same time. Granted, maybe the Topaz tournament's a unique situation like that. I don't think it was meant to be done like this. to have so many rules at once.
Just be more narrative.
Man, this was
We're
only
supposed to be able to have more say in it.
Do you think Topaz Tournament was a bad idea for this?
I didn't realize you were just adopting it directly. Yeah. 4th edition rules. That probably makes it really difficult.
I mean, it makes sense. The original plan was to try to do every person's turn, but it still takes forever.
Trying to find this crazy Monkey King video for you, but I don't think I can.
That
Hey,
face.
Olive. You gotta get up early.
Yeah, me too.
Here.
Or maybe I'm just doing it poorly. I don't know.
We'll figure it out next week.
I hope so. It feels awkward, but I'll read through it and see what I'm doing wrong.
Later.
Later.